Phew, made it out alive. Let's go find this spiral of ancient stone.
Scholar Island, home to an abandoned lighthouse and an excellent sandwich shop. Decommissioned over 100 years ago, but the light mysteriously continued to illuminate the darkness. The night grew dark and eerie.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Ah! Well, aren't you ominous? Nice birdie. What are you doing all the way out here? How rude. Watch it, buddy! Talk about a murder of crows. It threw a rock at me! That was not a rock. It was a crab. I am the answer to the unasked question. I stand inside the crescent moon. Below death's gaze, I wait for you. I wait for you. This could be the last clue.
So caught up in unraveling the mystery, Jenny failed to recognize how dangerous this chase really was.
Who is waiting at the crescent moon?
Whoever it was, our intrepid detective would need to be extremely careful.
Crescent moon, below death's gaze. Time to wrap up this case. Hello? Who's there? Stay right there! Don't come any closer! Identify yourself! I'm with the police. You're surrounded. You have 2 seconds to start talking or I'll have to use force. Right? I warned you. I'm coming over there. Right now. Oh. It was just my imagination. Thank God.
The dogs mark let us before the dawn!
Ah! Get away from me, you maniacal murderer!
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
CJ?
The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
That doesn't make sense. The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it cook a 5-course meal.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
A watched pot feels very self-conscious.
No, are you an imposter? The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The absent-minded goldfish swims into the blender.
Excellent, Jen. They haven't broken you yet.
The notes were from you? I thought you were the Dean's killer. Why did you make me go through all that if you were already in the boat?
This is the only place safe from their prying ears. We have to hurry. This line isn't secure.
Line? We're talking in person.
Exactly. Now quickly, before they get a fix on our location. What did you want to tell me?
Seriously? You can't keep doing this. You contacted me.
Did I?
Actually, I'm glad you did. I need to ask you a few questions about the Dean's death.
Good, Jenny. Question everything. Trust no one.
What happened to your eye? Did you get in a fight?
Wasn't a fight. More of a misunderstanding, really.
A seriously purple misunderstanding.
Well, you should see the other guy.
There's something you're not telling me.
Is there?
What happened to your compass? Before it was wandering, but now it seems to be pointing in one direction.
Exactly. Do you see now? It's not a compass at all.
So what is it then?
Aliens!
Aliens? What are you talking about?
E.T., extraterrestrials, beings from another world.
I know what aliens are. Come on, CJ, there's no such thing.
What? No, not you too.
I'm sorry, CJ, but it's time to get serious. The Dean is dead, and my mom's in jail, framed for a murder she didn't commit. I need to get to the truth.
The only way to truly see is to open your mind. Not everything is what it seems.
If there really are aliens in Arthurton, how come you're the only person who's ever seen them?
People don't see what they aren't looking for. That's why I come here every night, to observe the unobservable. The compass is my eyes. It can sense their presence where I cannot. Why don't you borrow it and find out for yourself?
Okay, I'll take it. I need all the help I can get.
Good. You can prove my theory to be fact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Just remember, when the needle is steady, the phenomena are near.
Sure.
They were here before. They will return. And we'll be waiting for them.
Uh-huh. Yep, totally. Those scribbles look familiar. I found your map of Arthurton in the library.
Keep it. It's a great map. Very rare. Ripped it straight out of the town charter, first edition. Come to think of it, only edition.
What about all your notes? Don't you need them?
Nope. Got it all backed up in the cloud.
What cloud?
Did I say cloud? I meant head.
So what do all those notes mean? You wrote about seeing UFOs in the forest.
Yes! You're starting to see differently. There are patterns everywhere. Keep searching.
I know you were in the library the day Dean Stroudsbury died. Did you notice anything unusual?
Yes, I did.
Great. What happened?
They changed the bathroom scent from strawberry to pine. It was most unpleasant.
Oh, is that all?
I intended to alert the librarian as a matter of urgency. But no one was at the front desk. Quite unusual.
Was there anyone else in the library?
No, just the dean and I. Till
Until you left. It's not like you to leave your research lying around. Why were you in such a hurry?
I lost track of time. I was late for an appointment.
An appointment? Where?
Appointment? What are you talking about?
You said you were late for an appointment.
Objection. Leading the witness.
This isn't a trial, CJ. It's just me, Jenny.
Then I have nothing further to say, Your Honor.
CJ, this is serious. You have to tell me the truth.
I had to do it, Jenny. They needed to learn.
CJ, is this a confession?
Well, you were going to find out anyway.
CJ, did you murder Dean Strasberry?
The dean? Oh, no.
But you just said...
Good, Jenny. Suspect everyone, even me.
I don't understand.
In fact, I suspected myself for quite some time. But I couldn't have done it.
I want to believe you, CJ, but do you have an alibi?
That's why I left these notes for you. If anyone can prove I'm innocent, it's you, Jenny LeClue.
Hang on a second. Let me take a look at that. Jenny, I need your help. You know, we could have saved a lot of time if you'd just given me this message first.
Risk being followed? Never!
But what had piqued Jenny's interest was not the message itself.
That paper. What did he write all these messages on? I knew it! You wrote all these messages on a piece of newspaper.
Jenny couldn't help it. Every time she thought about coffee, she saw Keith's face. She heard his voice. She remembered his sadness. And she promised not to rest until she'd uncovered the truth of his father's death.
"3:55. Clearly the afternoon.
CJ was always protesting something. The first time they had met, CJ had handcuffed himself to a bike rack outside Agatha Krusty's bakery.
He was convinced they were hiding something in the pies. He'd lost the key to his handcuffs, so I picked the lock for him.
They had been friends ever since.
This photo was taken in Avocado Heights. That's on the other side of town, miles from the library.
The front page was missing, but even this small snippet worried Jenny.
They've been peddling lies about my mom right from the start. Sheriff Winston LeClue has distanced himself from all proceedings. Well, if he won't help her, I will. That's the day of the Dean's murder. CJ couldn't have killed the Dean. All the evidence is right here. How can I prove CJ is innocent? CJ was photographed in Avocado Heights at 3:55 p.m. on Thursday. 2 minutes before the Dean died. There's no way CJ could have killed him. CJ, you're innocent!
What a relief!
But you really shouldn't be going around town terrorizing children. You're going to end up in jail again.
That wouldn't be so bad. They have the best beds in town.
Every part of my being is telling me that my mom is being framed. But I don't understand why.
There are only 3 reasons a man is murdered. He didn't mind his own business. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. Or he wouldn't keep his hands to himself.
Have you ever heard of a place called Widow's Drop? I think my mom met the Dean there.
Widow's Drop! No, but it sounds suspicious.
Well, anything sounds suspicious if you say it like that.
Be careful, Jenny. They'll do anything to keep their secrets. Once you start to see things, there's no going back. Do you ever wonder why the lake glows at night? Or why the power keeps going out all over town?
Yes, I do. All the time.
There's a lot more to this town if you look below the surface.
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
Yes. The truth is hiding right under our feet if we only stop to look.
I'm more confused than when we started. Well, I really have to get to my house. This case won't solve itself. I can drop you off at the bridge.
No need. I'm staying here. Some of these rocks have moved. Never trust a crab with a man's job. Be careful, Jenny. They are everywhere. Always watching.
Don't worry about me, CJ. They'll never see me coming. I sneak in silence. I creep in the shadows. My footsteps are whispers. Damn it! I've got this. Don't worry. That'll buff out.
Jenny headed east towards the almost done bridge.
I can dock there and make my way through the Forgotten Forest without anyone seeing me. Sneaky. That's the way to my house.
The night was still and quiet on the far side of the lake.
No one ever comes down here. Not since they stopped repairing the bridge.
And yet it was hard to shake the feeling of being watched.
This is CJ's fault. He really believes all that stuff.
Once you start to see things, there's no going back.
I wonder what he meant by that. Forgotten Forest Trail. Voted most likely place to be eaten by bears. Arthurton Gazette. Perfect. Just as I'm about to enter the spooky woods.
The good folks at Arthurton Power and Light were not easing Jenny's fear of the dark. Of course, this was the very reason curfew had been put in place.
What happened to the bridge?
It looked like Jenny had reached a dead end. She had no choice but to return to Susie's house for a comforting mug of hot chocolate.
I'd rather plummet to my death.
It was a terrifying drop to the rocks below. Surely she wasn't contemplating jumping across.
Mom always says a great detective takes calculated risks. So let's do the math. The bridge is too weak for a running jump. Taking into account the strong tailwind, and factoring in my athletic prowess, or lack thereof, I could make that jump 2 out of 3 times. Not bad odds.
Terrible odds.
Well, here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe the odds weren't so good.
And now she was dangling from a splintered plank, one slip away from certain death.
It's just like climbing a tree. Just don't look down. Don't look down.
Was this the end for our tiny hero? As her spindly muscles began to give way, an image flashed before Jenny's eyes. Her mother, dangling from a ledge, unable to pull herself to safety. How could she possibly save her family when she couldn't even save herself?
I can't give up now. Mom needs me.
Jenny had barely survived. Was she really prepared for the dangers that lay ahead?
It's too late to turn back now.
It might have been her recent brush with death, but Jenny's heart was pounding in her chest.
That's not my heart. That's... CJ's compass! The needle is shaking like crazy. There's something under there.
Jenny had spent her whole childhood exploring the woods behind her house.
But I've never seen this before.
Then she remembered CJ's words.
People don't see things they aren't looking for.
She knocked on the rusty metal.
Hollow. It's a trapdoor. It's rusted up pretty badly. I can't move it. What a strange device. The wires are connected to the door.
A stale, metallic odor filled the air as Jenny peered into the opening.
It sure is dark down there.
Too dark.
But I can't just leave this unexplored. I have to see where it leads.
And so Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
My mic's been off this entire stream. This entire time. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Just a second. Testing. Okay. Just a second. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay. Can we just talk, like, so much just happened at once. First off, I found out that my mic was turned off that entire time. I'm so annoyed. How long have I been live? At least it wasn't a full hour, but still. Okay, I don't even know. I don't know what my commentary was. Great. I knew this was going to happen eventually, but I'm so annoyed that it actually happened. Anyways. Yeah, so my mic was turned off the entire stream. Great. Then, I got contacted by work, so I had to tell them, you know, no. And then, my computer was like, hey, you need to plug your, laptop in. And I was like, okay, let me just finish telling my job no. And then it like turned off, and that completely jacked up the stream. So loading. Call difficulties. I need to learn how to spell. Necessary. That'll do. Yeah. Mike is taking in audio and is going through. Perfect. Game visual. I also now have an extremely long delay on my phone. Like a majorly long delay. Okay, it is going. Okay.
That didn't sound good.
No, it did not.
In all her short life, Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place.
I mean, we kinda did earlier in the game.
The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities. Equal parts terrifying and intriguing, it was,
Incredible!
yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard.
The mysterious laboratory.
Looks fancy. And broken.
Perfect.
Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust.
Jeez, how long has this been here?
Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet...
Still functional.
It's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading.
Starship cadets and the race for space.
It feels...
Alien.
Now I'm starting to sound like CJ. There must be a logical explanation for all this.
But its purpose would remain a mystery. Jenny dared not touch its intricate interface.
I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens.
Oh dear.
Yep. turn them all up. We'll see how this turns out. Okay. Frequency. Let's try a mid-tone frequency. Gain. Let's just make them all face down now.
As Jenny turned the dials, she heard something hidden in the static.
A voice. But what is he saying?
He's doing a countdown.
It's a pattern. It keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk weird.
Yep.
Was it a cry for help? A shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary?
Oh no.
Whatever it is, it must be important.
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder.
It was just a blank piece of paper.
Check the other side.
Or is it?
Jenny traced her finger over the page. She felt the clear indentations left by a pen.
I know exactly what to do.
Is that invisible? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be easy to remember.
It worked. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who had to write this down? Whoever you are, you're fired.
It was a code of some kind.
The world's least secure code.
Yes. You do not need that written down.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation.
Why did that work? Pull lever. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Sphere hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils targeting. Rotational phase mechanics stabilized. Commencing experiment 8, module 37. active safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency.
It says it's working, but what's it doing?
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
I should get out of here before my skin melts off.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons.
CJ said he saw a swarm of UFOs circling the Forgotten Forest.
Was Jenny beginning to make sense of CJ's wild ramblings?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack all this.
Yep. Run.
Oh, God.
Journal updated. Almost died today.
Our old fort.
It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot.
I could never climb up there on my own. Keith always had to help me.
They schemed and planned and swore never to let anything come between them.
Oh. Oh no.
Just thinking about him hurt.
What was that?
Seriously? Would you have the best hearing on the planet? That could have been a lizard for all you know.
Steven! Steven! Steven!
What?
Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Not this again.
Something's out here. Something big.
It was a stick.
Real big.
It was a stick, man.
There's nothing there.
An owl could have done that.
But I'm getting some super spooky vibes, man.
For the last time, Kevin, the radio's off for emergencies only.
Also, how ironic that's the Halloween season, both in real life and in game. Or at least we're getting closer to the Halloween season. It's getting to fall. That's the word I meant.
If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue.
By the time I finish the game, though, it probably will be, like, mid-October.
It's tempting.
Too high?
But Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police.
Yeah.
There's probably a sneakier way in.
Out of the police's line of sight, the basement was her best entry point into the house.
Except that window is locked, and all my lockpicking gear is inside.
Dang it.
The window was ajar, the frame damaged.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Whoever it was, that's my way in.
And it's most likely they're still inside, right? I just want to check. They made the chimney an option.
Jenny recalled the Christmas Eve when she had climbed down the chimney. and discovered how difficult the jolly old man's job was.
And dirty.
Yeah.
There's definitely a cleaner way in.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past the police officer. One false move and the game would be up.
Hey! Who goes there?
Caught! Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother.
Ghost. It's gonna work.
Here goes nothing.
What is that?
Wow!
Stephen, please tell me you're there.
What's up, buddy?
It's happening again!
Kevin, please. I'm telling you, there's no such thing as...
There's a ghost out here! We're all going to die!
Come on, man. Remember the last time you thought you heard a ghost?
Yeah?
And what was it really?
My stomach grumbling.
Seriously?
So why don't you go inside and fix a sandwich?
That's fair.
Maybe I should.
Wow. Can't believe that worked.
Yeah. You probably could have gone through that without getting caught, but I was like, eh. Knew there'd be something. Are we allowed to go any further? No? Okay.
Someone definitely forced this open.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement?
Well, yeah.
It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought. Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home.
I don't know how you're planning on getting out undetected, but whatever.
What the heck?
Because at least before it was just, oh yeah, you were just going through the woods. Like, you weren't doing anything wrong, really. But, now that it's, like, once, you are inside, game over. You have trespassed. That is breaking the law.
Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Let's see who this belongs to.
Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's all the ideas I got, man. Oh, I'm stupid. Most of them had fingerprints. Hawk and the
Who
Weasel.
carries around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside? The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second.
Who talked? Was that CJ who talked about that?
Jenny recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the dean's lifeless body.
Oh, okay.
In the library. There must be something significant about it.
Yeah. There once lived a family of rabbits. Their home was three stories tall. A 3-story tall terrace cake near a river. Okay. Walking past a bear, smelled the delicious frosting and began eating the cake. What is this madness? She will purge us of house and home, cried the smallest rabbit. Soon the house had lost nearly all its icing. Eventually, the only thing left was the furniture. Satiated, the bear left, and the terror passed. The rabbits had survived. They were now free to run around and gather materials to build a new house. Hopefully, a bit less tasty this time. Okay, how many of these are gonna be? Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of them.
This feels familiar, like I've seen it before.
I don't know where you're talking about.
Wait, no, I've heard it before.
CJ.
On the radio in the underground lab.
Oh.
Could there be a connection between the cryptic radio message and this book?
Let's find out.
Okay. Rabbit 49. Kind of confused what you want me to do here. Like the 49th word, maybe? Okay, I thought so, but yeah. These little numbers at the end, they say how many words have gone through. So rabbit, this is the rabbit, 49. Gotcha. There we go. No. Soon. Missing a bear. $55. $51. $21. Soon blank will all listen. Relive blank rancid past. What? Yeah, I'm not the only one not seeing a bear anywhere, right? I think we're done here. Maybe not, though. Okay, whatever. I'm here. Welcome back, Bean. But also kind of welcome. Also, Bean, you want to know something that's funny, but also extremely aggravating? Like, at the beginning of the stream, I always turn off my mic for a second because I like to put on my headphones without, I don't want stream to have that sound of me messing with my headphones, even though it ends up in stream eventually anyways. Yeah, I forgot to unmute. I was muted for like almost a full hour. I'm very annoyed. Focus for a bit longer. The number may be referring to the line. No, they were referring to the word, or the, the exact word. So, like, here, 19, I counted, there are 19 words in this little paragraph. So you find the animal, then, yeah. That each is on. Nope, I'm wrong. The rabbit and the bear? Oh. Yep, that's my bad. You right. Thank you, Bean. 78. Oh. I'm doing this the easy way. I don't feel like reading. And 8.
Soon they will all listen. Relive their rancid past.
Huh.
The message read like a threat.
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest.
Correct. Yeah, Bean, you kind of missed a lot. Yeah, I kind of left some messages in there in chat, but yeah. We talked to CJ. That whole, like, thing on the boat, finding all those messages, that was all him. CJ, I don't think you met him. He's basically just a crazy dude, but we're finding out that he might actually be the only person aware of what's actually going on. But yeah, he is going on about aliens and stuff like that. So he gave us a compass that's supposed to help us out in finding the aliens. That made it so then we were able to find a secret bunker under the ground. Yeah, and it was picking up messages, which gave us those. Like, the message was a whole bunch of animals and numbers, which is how we got the code, or the input for the code that we just solved. And yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, right, actually, yeah. We're also now inside of her house. Jenny has broken into her own house because it is under the police's watch at the moment. I think that's everything. And also the fact there's someone inside, but, like, we probably would figure that out eventually anyways.
And the secret to decode this message is written in a children's book?
Yes.
Which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
Correct.
All of this was true.
Actually, just finished what I was saying.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
Yep.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant.
True.
Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee. Only then would the answers become clear.
I guess I'll let it brew for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective gear.
Not able to run.
Oh crap!
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
Move.
Make yourselves at home, why don't you?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Forget about it. There's more in the back of the fridge.
They better not eat my cookies.
Literally, though.
Jackpot. They got cookies too.
That's just messed up.
Hey, have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house. Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Oh, those, are fighting words. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
Uh-huh.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Which means I can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable treasure trove of old possessions. Surely something around here would prove useful.
Maybe, but I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
The heck you mean? It's right there.
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's desk.
Just a second. Okay. I thought Cat just pinged because he was live. He's not the. Oh, okay. It messes with me when he goes live now because I'm so used to getting a notification off of Twitch, and I refuse to turn on notifications on YouTube. I absolutely not. Like, it's not happening. I know you can turn them off and on for certain people or for certain things. Still, no, I refuse. How dare he eat the How dare he eat the cookies? Exactly. We're accurate. Good
A
point.
disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia.
I never know what ammonia
All
is.
reminders that her dad was here not so long ago.
Bean, do you know what ammonia
Miss
is?
you, Dad. This was years ago. I look like a kid.
Yes, you do.
One of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes. I might, need this later.
Yeah.
Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics. Sounds like a real page turner. Dad was such a nerd.
Quantum tunneling, adaptive spectral optics. Like how, like, glasses and telescopes and stuff work? Or... Observed changes in higher dimensional planes has led to a regression in phase modulation of radio frequency spectra. Huh.
Mending the molecular bonds of marriage.
Okay.
Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
Oh. That's kind of sad. Oh no. Yeah, they were totally about to get divorced.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the desk.
Looks fresh. Still sticky.
Oh yeah, also CJ, the crazy guy, also had an alibi. That we figured out.
A field guide to fascinating flora. Written by Weiss, Felding, and... Stroudsbury? Did the Dean write this book?
I mean, why would they only say the last name? That's kind of weird.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
Lab explosion rocks town. People make mistakes. I don't like that. It doesn't sit right.
The Dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad. Acrid inspections report. I've never seen this before. This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake.
Yeah.
Everyone in town blamed him for the accident, but they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
Yeah. Oh, right. She's probably not
The
marking
dean
on it
signed the
because it's like a actual like legal document. That actually makes sense. I'm stupid.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
He must have known that the lab was unsafe, but still let my dad work in there?
It wouldn't be red circled unless it was a forgery.
October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident. Any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mum to the Dean's death.
This doesn't Prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder. Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet.
Take the evidence, leave the evidence, take the evidence.
I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Clearly the other police aren't going to look into it.
Was Jenny sure this was the right thing to do? It broke every rule in the book.
Oh, whatever. They're not going to take this very clear evidence.
Why would she need to hide evidence if her mom was truly innocent?
We're not hiding it. We're using it. Plus also, it's a legal document that has already gone through the system. There are at least 5 other copies of this thing.
Mom isn't here to defend herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to justify it, Jenny knew this wasn't the choice of a great detective.
Oh my god.
I need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate.
It's really hard to tell when it's green and when it's not. John Ackred is not circled. That tells me that John Ackred, that was an actual signage, that was not a forgery.
Aha! The missing fuse.
But that will take just fine. What's wrong with that? Okay, we're not gonna look at that one. Which volume 2? Okay. I think that's everything. Add, I cry, done, time, what happened, never mind, I guess. I figured it out. Oh, sorry. Which part did you miss? Now I feel bad. Has she been reading? The light is out? There's enough light. If I can see right now, then you can see words on a piece of paper. But how do you get up there?
And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
My back. What do I do? I figured it out. I swear I tried that, but whatever. I am
Jenny's
hungry.
instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
Did you not know what your own basement looks like?
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
Like, I'm starving right now. Keywords.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear. It's not as good as mine, but at least it works.
Yep.
More or less.
Yeah. Practical homicide investigation. That'll come in handy. Locksmith, pick and tool set. Okay, perfect.
My key to the city. An old set of lockpicks.
Forensics for dummies. I don't think she really needs that, but whatever. Just in case. And a good old-fashioned coat.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colorful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
This must be Mom's old jacket.
It smelled of formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
From her CSI days.
And so, she tried it on.
Yo! Jenny LeClue, Detective-oo.
Fits like a glove.
Yeah, we saw that in, like, the title screen thing.
A giant oversized glove.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
I won't let them take you away from me too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the first time in her life, she felt like a real detective. She had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match.
Oh, yeah. Aww.
Somebody else is here.
Oh, the guy from the very, very, very beginning. Bean, I'm not even sure if you saw this guy. Did you? I'm not sure. Yeah, we literally just like saw him walking through the woods. We didn't actually see anything like lore-wise, really.
That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
You see? It's right there. It's a jacket. I was kind of wondering when she was going to get that. Oh, I can run again.
Was Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black?
I mean, if forensic class in a couple weeks. Oh, okay. Nice.
The man in black.
Character upgrade.
Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
I was here when you started. Oh, okay. I kind of remember him. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
Yes, we can.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely.
I'm almost certain we're just gonna, like, re-see what we saw in the very
I
beginning.
need to get out of his line of sight.
We need to go up. Getting into the building? Oh yeah, easy. Getting out of the building? That's where... sorry, getting into the building was difficult. Getting out of the building was just fine. Why?
If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
What's the old-fashioned way? And a stick, I assume? Man. Ah, my mic. Really? Ah, that's the old-fashioned way. Yeah, this is the very beginning again. I'm almost certain.
There he is.
How you planning on getting past?
The bridge should slow him down a bit.
Yeah.
Huh?
He just jumps it. What?
How did he do that?
Parkour. Yes. Hardcore parkour. And seesaw.
The man in black had taken the higher path towards the Almaston Bridge.
That's a dead end. Why is he going up there?
I mean, if he was able to jump across the wooden bridge that was like half broken, like, surely this'll be just fine for him.
There's nowhere to hide
Yeah,
on the
I'm aware
bridge.
it's a bigger gap,
I'll
but
go
like, don't
underneath
question me.
and spy on him from there.
Bridge, okay. Wait here for a moment. We look away for a moment, the man starts
Jenny
teleporting.
couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was being watched. The man in black neared the edge of the unfinished bridge. His methodical movements unnerved Jenny.
I need to get a better look at him. I'll climb the outside of the bridge and snoop on him from there.
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so, undaunted by the dangers that lay ahead, Jenny LeClue, wearing her mother's jacket, advanced towards the bridge. Yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer.
Easy does it. I don't want him to hear me coming.
Oh yeah, and we did scratch up the boat a little bit, but we didn't, like at the very end in a cutscene, but doing all the buoys or whatever they're called, those did not seem to change anything from as far as I could tell at least.
Jenny glanced down for the first time and immediately wished she hadn't.
Yep.
She clung tightly to the stone wall. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely wide enough to stand on. One false move and...
Splat.
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch! The hallmark of a serial killer.
Yep.
Maybe I can get a closer look.
Perfect pitch. That's the hallmark of a serial killer. That's great. Huh. Telephone booth. That would be considered a secure line, because no one else would be expecting anyone to be there.
There you are.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow. The man in black remained an enigma.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know.
Yep.
He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
That. Again, how do you call one of those kinds of phone? That makes no sense. That's not how those work.
Yes.
That's a voice.
No. Yes. No.
The heck are these questions?
Wow, this guy's a real chatterbox.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's all there. Clear as day.
Oh, we got some words.
Who is he talking to?
No, it wasn't there. Yes, the whole house. She must have it,
What was he looking for?
of course. Where? Hold on.
What's he doing now?
I wouldn't be surprised if we're caught.
Where did he go?
You're caught.
A super secret spy stash? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her. Tonight. They change shifts at 4. Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross. I know.
He's destroying evidence.
Oh my god. And it's falling into a river where it's just going to decay.
I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted for a moment.
What?
But a moment was enough.
Damn, how does he do that?
There's no way that paper is going straight down. And regardless, it's going to beat me to the bottom. That's just how things work. Even with it like swaying back and forth because it's paper, like nah. It's totally beating me down there. This is gonna be a tougher one, I'm not gonna lie. Because of the fact that it doesn't have like straight corners and stuff, kind of a pain in the butt to identify things. It has to be right here.
Jenny held the soggy paper delicately. She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates.
The entrance is buried there.
The entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respects.
What could it mean?
They're directions.
Yeah.
To a secret entrance.
Yeah.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back.
Oh.
Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped several beats. She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight.
Yeah. They changed shifts at 4.
He's
Yeah.
going to...
Jenny couldn't bring herself to say the words.
Mom's in terrible danger.
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away under the watchful eyes of the police.
Oh no!
He'd never get past them.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a secret entrance.
Indeed.
A way to get to the jail without being detected.
But where?
The
Buried.
entrance is buried there.
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball.
Huh.
Where did people bury things?
Only thing I can think of is a cemetery.
The graveyard!
Yep.
Of course. The graveyard was in the same part of town as the jail.
Angels, arches, crosses on graves.
All features of the graveyard.
Just the biggest cross is the entrance.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, but even if she was right, even if she managed to reach her mother before the man in black,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought popped into her head. As loath as she was to admit it, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
Second. Man can literally teleport. Oh yeah. They're trying to kill either Jenny or her mom. That's exactly what I was thinking. It does seem likely that it's Jenny's mom, but it could still be talking about Jenny. Orphan Arch Graveyard. Let me know where it is. It's inside the police station. The graveyard is where the entrance is to the police station, a secret one. So the person who's trying to kill Jenny's mom just has to enter through there at 4 o'clock when shift changes, making sure that the hallways are empty and he has free access. Read this before I figured it out. Add done. Oh, we're getting help from Susie now. Yep.
Susie, are you there?
Jenny? Thank goodness. Are you okay?
Oh my god.
What is that awful music?
Oh. I'm just rehearsing my dance for...
I regret asking.
Yep.
You said earlier you wanted to...
Help.
Yes?
You said you wanted to...
Finish my sentence. That's what she's thinking right now.
Okay, meet me at the graveyard right away.
It's the middle of the night.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Spire command. Inspire. We can't be rude to Susie.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove yourself. Do you want your whole life to be dictated by your parents?
Well, no, but...
There comes a time when every young woman has to chart her own course.
But does it have to be right now?
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and I'm the only thing standing between her and death. Which side of history will you be on?
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll be there, Jenny. What should I wear?
Oh my god.
Practical but colorful.
If you need to know, wear something dark and gloomy so then you'll end up blending in with the environment. Yes, I am aware that I'm wearing a very, very light blue shirt, but it matches the aesthetic of the town with the dark blue mist. Or light blue mist, I mean.
I don't care. Just bring your silent explosives.
What? What do you need explosives for?
Don't question me.
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
Oh boy, this is gonna be so many crimes. Although, she has major evidence. Well, it's not really evidence, it's just like some tiny pieces of evidence.
No, 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 no.
And she needs to do that, needs to use those evidence to convince the law, like, hey, yes, I had reasoning behind taking her out of jail and breaking that law, because otherwise she would have died. But does she have enough evidence for a court to actually be okay with that? Crime time, oh boy.
I am an artist.
Oh, yay. Yes, it is a graveyard then. Alright, yes.
I will not be dictated to by some pen pusher in an ivory tower. It's too long, too violent, too dark. These are my characters. So why does it feel like they're rebelling against me?
Maybe they are.
All this fighting, all this drama, and for what? Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now. Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. End on a happy note.
What do you mean end on a happy note?
Yes, let's fix this nonsense once and for all. You all right, Rufus? First, I need another drink.
What happens next? Graveyard. Rescue mom. Happy ending. Y'all are gonna have to watch YouTube for the happy ending. I can't just go with that.
Looks like fate decided for me. This one can't end like the others. They won't publish it. I must write something different, something darker. It's the only chance I have of saving her. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon. But for now, it's got to be the graveyard.
I can genuinely see myself replaying this game for that ending.
Was the real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the man in black at his own game.
Okay. But yeah, I can genuinely see myself replaying this game and getting that other ending. Even if it's like probably just like a 2-minute cutscene thing, and then, oh, cut to credits. I wouldn't even be surprised. But that, I think, shows how well of a game this is made. Like, I really am having a lot of fun with this game. The fact that I am willing to replay it for just probably like a 2-minute cutscene, like, that isn't even that satisfying, and then cut to black, like, that shows, like, that it's very well written. Amazing game. For those who care about my opinion for some reason. I don't know why anyone would. Destruction of police property. Whoa! Absolutely. Yeah, it's such an amazing game. And the art is just beautiful. Oh, it's moving time, I guess. Events had taken a dramatic turn. Oh, I can run. Jenny's head buzzed with questions. With Susie's explosives work, I can read. Why would someone want to kill my mom? Can I find the jail before it's too late? Who is the man in black? The road ahead was fraught with danger, and Jenny would need all her wits to survive.
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna need to be very quiet.
Indeed. Right, we invited Jenny.
What the hell?
Not Jenny. Susie. There's too many names in this game. There's like a total of 3. Like, too many.
Hi, Jenny. I'm here.
3 more than I need.
And I brought snacks.
Oh, what you got? I'm really hungry. You got any honey buns? Maybe some Pop-Tarts. Ooh, I could go for some Pop-Tarts right now. You know there's pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts? Delicious. Not as good as strawberry, though. Can you tell I'm just really hungry? We're ending in roughly 15 minutes. I'm going to grab a snack when I'm done. Even though I'm supposed to eat dinner.
This is a covert mission. Could you draw any more attention to yourself?
Sorry. I just wanted to get here as quickly as I could.
Did you bring the explosives?
I wonder if there's any beef jerky downstairs. Anyways.
Of course. Et voila. Now remember, explosives are incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Okay, I'm here. What's the big emergency, Susie?
Run!
What is she doing here?
Okay, so you're telling me you invited him. The person that thinks that our mom killed his dad. Then we basically like terrorized him or something at his father's funeral and made his father's body fall out of his casket. And now we are breaking multiple laws, like a lot of laws, so then we can prove that she is innocent, but he has no proof that she is innocent. As far as he is aware, we're literally just helping the person who killed his father out of jail. This is the dumbest plan ever. Susie, what were you thinking? Thank you, Bean. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Keith, you came.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's definitely not regretting that decision.
You invited him?
I thought it'd be a good opportunity for you to talk.
Now is hardly the time.
I can't bear the idea of two best friends never speaking again. It's too sad.
What's wrong with you?
I should go.
No, Keith, wait.
There was so much she wanted to say. But she had ruined the Dean's funeral, embarrassed Keith in front of the whole town.
I don't know if this was intended by the creators, but I don't know if you saw it. There was like droops that showed up on the wall there, the shadows, and I'm sure they probably was just shadows, but in my mind it instantly went to like blood bleaching, like seeking out of the walls, you know, that famous like scene from movies and stuff. It really fits what's happening right now.
Worse, she hadn't been there for him in his hour of need.
Yeah.
She wanted to tell him all about the Dean's ring, the man in black, and the mysterious room buried in the forest. But none of it would bring his father back. Sometimes the right thing to say was also the hardest.
I'm sorry.
Poor Keith. Angry, grieving, conflicted. His whole world turned upside down. And the one person he most wanted to confide in, he couldn't.
I really should go. Goodbye, Jenny.
Well, that didn't go exactly as I planned.
You think?
Are you okay, Jenny?
Thank you for wearing dark colors, and also blue. Like, I appreciate it. You're blending great, besides your extremely blonde hair. I'm thinking confront. Yes, terrible judgment.
What the hell were you thinking?
Maybe could have been a little bit more combat that, but yeah.
I just wanted to help.
Well, you made it worse.
Friends need each other. I was just trying to be a good friend.
Well, that's harsh.
If you want to be a good friend, stay out of my business.
That's fair.
Now let's get back to work. Ugh, locked. I'll have to break in.
Or we could just wait for an adult.
Seriously?
And let the man in black get to my mom first. Are you trying to sabotage everything?
I just don't see why we can't tell the police what we know and let them sort it out.
Because, Susan, the police are incompetent.
Yes.
I'm not putting my mom's life in their hands.
Yeah.
Besides, for all we know, it could be an inside job.
That's true.
Now, keep a lookout while I open this lock.
Although it wouldn't make too much sense, because why would you have to break into a place you work? I mean, yeah, I guess it's like, oh yeah, make sure you're not working at the time of the crime happening, but like, there are ways of not having to deal with that.
Are you coming, Susie?
Into the graveyard?
Yes.
There's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just, I think I need a minute.
That's fair. Call her out. Let her off the hook.
Why don't you wait here and keep a lookout? I'll go on ahead. I've got the radio if I need your help.
That sounds like a great plan. Thanks.
Radio me if you see anything suspicious. Especially if you see a man in black carrying a briefcase and a blue umbrella.
Briefcase, umbrella, got it.
Lock the gate behind me so no one suspects anything. And keep out of sight.
Here, don't forget the explosives.
Right.
Jenny had broken in undetected. Now she had to find the secret passage that led to the jail.
I just need to follow the clues from the photograph. I'm coming for you, Mom.
I'm just gonna trust that goes further than it looks. Mine is 6. Yeah. Through the Crimson Arch. Yep. Past the wooden gates. He's buried there. I could have sworn I said something about this.
The guardian of the graveyard cast her stony gaze over the burial ground.
Well, I've seen this before somewhere. I'm just not sure where.
Watching over the departed, protecting their peaceful slumber.
Why must everything in a graveyard be so creepy?
Of course, this guardian had wings.
Beyond the fallen angel.
Oh, okay, that was somewhere in it.
There are lots of angels here. Which one is the fallen angel?
Good question.
The Strasbury Mausoleum.
Amongst the fresh flowers was a note. Beloved father, educator, and botanist, your memory will forever blossom in our hearts.
Don't worry, Mr. Strasbury. I won't rest until I've found your real killer.
It would be such a terrible ending if it just ended with, oh yeah, it was actually the mom all along. I'd be so mad.
Something's pushing against the stone. It looks like it could collapse at any minute.
Ah.
4 discs of solid granite with something carved into the face.
It's all scrambled up. I'll just straighten them out.
But try as she might, the discs wouldn't move.
Oh.
Five stone swords adorned the strange entryway. Jenny tried to move one.
Wow, they're all stuck tight. I can't move any of them by hand.
Okay. Do I want to know? Oh, okay. I thought we were about to read a gravestone.
Hey, Dad. I can't stay long. Mom's in trouble, and, well...
Jenny tried to be brave. But the past few days had taken their toll on our hero, and finally, it all poured out.
Everything's falling apart. I wanted a real mystery to solve, but... I didn't think it would be like this. Dean Stroudsbury's dead. Everyone in town thinks Mom killed him, and Keith won't talk to me. I don't know who to trust. And now someone is trying to kill Mom, too. I have to save her, but I'm not sure I can. Why did you have to go and die on us? It was a really crappy move. I wish you were here.
Parents would have got divorced anyways. Although I guess that's the better outcome.
That sword looks like it might move.
Okay. Oh wait, are we supposed to move it multiple times? Okay. Dang it. Okay, so it's intentionally supposed to be one of however many options. I bet that one goes like that. I bet it just goes angel to angel to angel. I can't actually reach this angel from over here, can I? How dare you die? Exactly. Unforgivable. Okay, that one's baked in that direction. Can't even move it. How are we looking now? Huh. Okay. Oh. No. Okay, I have no idea. I'm guessing the one to the left is all the way down. The one on the right is halfway down. We already have the one on the right halfway down. Do we have this one? Maybe we don't have it halfway down. How far do we have it? That's all the way down. Never mind. Halfway down. And this one's supposed to be all the way down. Alrighty then, I cannot figure that out. Bean, any ideas? I'm gonna check what's over here.
Here lie the earliest settlers of Arthurton. They kick-started our great town's growth and prosperity.
The note had read, "Look for the biggest cross."
But none of these graves have crosses.
Yeah.
No matter. Perhaps there were other secrets to find here.
God, how many we got? Like, I get it, it's a... like a graveyard, but still, like, I thought it was just those three. plan never went according to itself. Please say hello. Hello. Floppy, that's a terrible nickname. I'm sure there's probably some references here, like maybe it's like the name of some of the creators or something like that. Weird. Kevin Clark. Ah. I'm just gonna assume this goes all the way down. This would be 5 angles, yeah. I'm so sick of ads. Oh yeah, like ads have been crazy today, and I'm not quite sure why.
How am I gonna get up there?
Done? Okay. Yeah. You only really missed the fact that there were 2 more angels. So I just like put them all the way down and was like, this'll do. I'm not honestly sure. Like, okay. Found another angle? Wait, has this been changing? And I'm just dumb? Okay, let me... I have the image in my mind. No, it doesn't look like it's changing. I'm confuzzled. I don't think the angles are changing the puzzle. You had the idea to make them all point at each other earlier. Yeah, I just... Why'd you read that as angle? Because you said... Oh, whatever. Don't question me. I can't read. Okay. What other chats? You mean like the very sick of ads part? I read them, I just don't know if I actually said them out loud. That's my bad. Yeah, angel, not angle. I figured that out. Read. I'm not good at reading. They're spelled the same. I know they're not, but like they totally are. Yeah. So that one's forced to point perfectly right. Which means that has to be this one. What? And what's this one for? You got distracted partway through reading? On which one? Oh no, I dropped a thing. There. I just want to figure out this puzzle and then we'll end stream. But I did not get distracted in one of your previous messages. I don't know, like, which one are you talking about? Because I read them all. Well, now I am worrying about it. It just, Okay, well, I look dumb. I look real dumb now. Borderline idiotic. The wall. Go back. Okay, I'm gonna try this first. Okay. Downwards right, upwards left. That... I feel dumb. Are you kidding me? Oh. Wait, did I just get, like, extremely lucky? No, I didn't. There's no way. I'm so confused. Did that just work? I'm so confused. What just happened? Oy, oy, oy.
it. Some days you just feel super smart.
Jenny studied the stone discs, now perfectly aligned.
It's the face of a badger. That's unusual.
Yeah, I know. I know I must have had the other 3 all set up correctly, but like, how though? Those patterns made no sense for that in my mind. Face of a badger, that's unusual. It is the face of a badger. Huh. Because I assume the first 2 are both the ones above. And what do I know? Cool. That's sick.
Something tells me this isn't a tomb.
Nope. Oh. Hey, Jenny. Up close and personal much. Save just now? Okay. We're calling it a day. I'm really having a lot of fun with this game. Also, I got my Steam Deck to run both like SteamOS, Ubuntu, and Windows all at once. I think that's really cool. I know one of those didn't even make sense, but yeah, it's just trust me, it's cool bean. Just trust me on this one. Yeah, we'll raid Spelda. Oh, my coworker's contacting me. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a snack, and I'm not even sure what I'm gonna have, but I am going to eat so much. I'm so hungry right now. Yeah. Bye, Bean. Have a good rest of your day. Why did you just boot that out? Oh, whatever. That's strange. I'm just kind of like moving things around and getting ready to end stream before stream's even done. Been awful all stream long. Yeah. That I believe was caused by an issue earlier. You're not even gonna hear this. But yeah, my laptop tried to turn off on me. So it just caused like a 15-second delay on top of the already existing 15-second delay. It was so dumb. It's the same thing for me, so yeah. Yeah. Bye, Bean. Have a good day. 3, 2, 1, raid.